What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool transfer news video, and we have some huge topics today, including that Mbappe is open to a transfer to Liverpool. That's what the L'Equipe French newspaper is reporting. More details on that later, because this is huge news. Salah could be sold next summer. We have the major news that this is Saudi Arabian transfer deadline day, so that's why I'm making a transfer news related video. Today is the last day that Al Ittihad can submit a huge offer for Mohamed Salah, and the Telegraph has a very interesting report on that, so we will dive into all the details. But let me know in the comments below, if you could sell Salah for around 200 million pounds next summer, would you be happy with Mbappe as a replacement? Or if we can't get Mbappe, who would you want Liverpool to sign as Salah's replacement? Let's get a discussion going in the comments below. I will be traveling later today, so I will try to reply to as many of your comments as I can. But first, let's talk about this Mo Salah deal, potential deal, and then we will talk about the Mbappe transfer news as well. So the Telegraph is reporting, and the reporter is Mike McGrath, and he is saying that Al Ittihad are ready to make a final bid of 200 million pounds for Salah, but Liverpool have absolutely no appetite to engage in any conversation, any negotiation, and I'm really happy to hear that. The current largest transfer fee of all time is 190 million pounds paid by PSG to trigger Neymar's release clause in 2017. So in today's market, that would be like 250 or maybe even more million pounds. But with 1 day remaining of the Saudi Arabian transfer window, sources close to Al Ittihad believe it is too late to get a deal done before the 10 p.m. deadline. I'm so happy and relieved to hear that. Al Ittihad's interest in a deal for Salah, however, would be revisited in future windows if they couldn't land him this summer. And that's what I said all along. Liverpool have absolutely no reason to sell Salah right now, because Al Ittihad will offer crazy money in January. They will offer crazy money next summer for Salah, and it would absolutely destroy Liverpool's season. It would betray Jurgen Klopp. It would undermine all the good work that we did in the summer transfer window. Liverpool are in a title challenge right now. With the form that we started in, Liverpool have a genuine chance of going toe-to-toe with Manchester City. I really believe that, because imagine how good our midfield will be when they are a fully functioning, well-oiled machine. They have been thrown together in the summer and they are performing absolutely brilliantly at the start of the season. So imagine how good they can be when they played half a season together, when Gravenberch is integrated into the team, when Endo is fully integrated into the team, when Bajcetic and Thiago come back from their injuries. Liverpool's midfield can only improve. Our front line is the best in the league in my opinion, and if we can sort out the defense, and if Joe Gomez can keep up these very assured performances to back up Konate and Van Dijk in case either of them is injured or suspended, Liverpool have one hell of a chance to mount a title challenge. But we need a top performing Salah in the side. We will miss Salah anyway in the January transfer window because of the Africa Cup of Nations, or in the January period. So Liverpool absolutely have to keep him. Salah has not made a public comment on this Saudi interest, but he has posted pictures of him in a Liverpool shirt and he looked very happy, very committed. And Dominic Szoboszlai said in a post-game interview that he talked with Salah and he wants to stay, he wants to play at Liverpool, he wants to play for trophies and fight for trophies. And Jurgen Klopp said that he never had any doubts, and he doesn't have any doubts now about Salah's future or about his commitment to this club. Believe me, you can't imagine how much fuss the whole world makes and how calm we are with it. He is our player, Salah wants to play here, and that's it. Absolutely brilliant. And what is also interesting is the current most expensive Premier League transfer is still Philippe Coutinho's transfer move from Liverpool to Barcelona for 130 million pounds. I'm not sure how many bonuses and add-ons have been triggered, but it's absolutely crazy. Coutinho's fall from grace. He was Liverpool's best player and most important player, and Liverpool sold him because he wanted to go to Barcelona, and his career has been going downhill. It has has been reported that after Coutinho can't even make the starting 11 at Aston Villa, he had offers from Spain, of Real Betis, from Turkey. I think a big Turkish club offered him a deal. But he chose Saudi Arabia, he chose the money, so he's going to Al Duhail, which is really sad to see. I would have loved to see Coutinho play at Betis, not just because Betis is my favorite Spanish team, but because I still think that he can be a success in a team in Spain which is built towards his strength. And it's really weird that this transfer of Coutinho didn't work out at Barcelona, because on paper it looked like he's the perfect player for Barcelona, but they just couldn't nail a perfect position for him. At Liverpool, the whole Liverpool team was built around Coutinho and to bring the best out of Coutinho. At Barcelona it wasn't, and the rest is history. He came back to Aston Villa. He had a good season and a half, but then he really tailed off. And I'm convinced that without Coutinho being sold, this Liverpool team doesn't win as many titles and trophies. And the Salah transfer could potentially have a similar effect. Imagine if we could get £200 million for Mo Salah. I'm not sure Saudis would offer that amount for a player who has 1 year left on his contract and who is 1 year older than now. But we can hope. Even 150 million, I think, would be a terrific deal, because Harry Kane went for like 120 million, and you could argue that they are similar age, similar output. But if Liverpool could get 150 or 200 million from Saudi Arabia or any club in Saudi Arabia, we could use that money to really rebuild the defense. I think we have rebuilt the attack in the past 2 years. We have rebuilt the midfield in one summer transfer window, which is an absolute miracle that Liverpool have done that pretty successfully. If we can rebuild the defense, replace Matip, maybe bring in another brilliant centre-back and potentially sell Tsimikas, bring in a backup right-back for Trent, or even a first-choice right-back and move Trent into midfield. That has been an option that has been discussed extensively. And I think Salah acted smartly to stay out of this. He was focusing on the Liverpool games themselves. He was focusing on delivering for the team. He told the club what his preferred option is, which to stay at Liverpool, and let the two clubs, Al Ittihad and Liverpool, handle the rest. If Salah publicly comes out and says he doesn't want to go and then goes next summer, he looks a little bit foolish. If he publicly says he's open to going, it's a massive media headache for the next several days or weeks. So he's keeping heaps of options open and not making either side angry. The fact that Salah hasn't categorically denied being interested in a move to Saudi Arabia suggests to me that one day, maybe next summer, he's interested in a move. And I'm not sure if he would be interested in signing a contract extension, because this interest from Saudi Arabia won't go away, because Salah is the icon of the Arabic world. He's the most famous Arabic footballer. He's the most famous person probably in Egypt and in a lot of the Middle Eastern countries. Salah is very well known and well regarded. I think Liverpool could actually do an interesting thing here. We could offer Salah a 1 year contract extension, and we could promise him that he will be sold 2 years from now. Saudi Arabia will still have a lot of money in 2 years, and then Liverpool could get 2 years out of him. Yes, I know I'm greedy. I just want what's best for Liverpool, and I think a top firing Salah is what's best for Liverpool, but hopefully Liverpool can work something out. I will be very sad if Salah goes next summer, but he is already an absolute legend, and if Liverpool get 150 or 200 million for him, I think that's a terrific deal with 1 year left on his contract. Also, another interesting point is if Liverpool wanted to negotiate a new contract for Salah, so let's say we want to keep him more than the 2 years of his contract, we would have to offer crazy wages, because Salah now knows what wages he can get in Saudi Arabia, and Liverpool simply don't have the money to rival those kind of wages. I mean, the rumored wages are absolutely crazy. Salah is earning 360,000 pounds per week. Apparently Saudi Arabian club is offering him 10 times that, 2.5 million almost 10 times, like 7 or 8 times that. £2.5 million per week. That's absolutely incredible. Salah would earn more in a week than he earns at Liverpool in a month. Just wrap your head around it. And he's already Liverpool's highest paid player with the most salary, the biggest salary. If Liverpool just can't compete with that, no club, I don't think even Man City can compete with that. Man City are offering Haaland £600,000 per week. I mean, Saudi Arabian clubs are offering that 3, 4, 5 times that for some players there. And also remember what happened to Barcelona. They sold Neymar and they had to sign a replacement instantly, and they only could get Ousmane Dembélé from Dortmund for an insanely inflated price. They paid 2, maybe double, maybe even triple the amount of what he was worth. They paid like 150 million for Dembélé, which is absolutely crazy. And Dembélé turned out to be a massive flop. He had like one good season under Xavi. Otherwise, he was injured. He constantly had attitude problems. He was late for training. He overslept. He played too much PlayStation. I mean, that's not what you want to hear from a professional footballer when he's trying to be the best player in Barcelona, because that's what they signed him for. Now he's at Paris Saint-Germain, another mercenary club, which is going to be very interesting how he plays there. And this is what Jamie Carragher said about Salah. I think the feeling among most Liverpool fans is that maybe we've got him for one more season rather than let him go at the start of the new season with no chance to replace him. The fact Liverpool have started well gives you hope that they make the top 4. Can they challenge Man City for the title? There is still a big question mark above that. But I think for all parties, it almost feels right next summer that Liverpool would get a substantial transfer fee. Liverpool would have Salah this season and they give them a great opportunity of success. Then Liverpool have 12 months to think of replacing Salah, if there is anyone out there who can replace him. I think it's always difficult to replace players of that quality. What you have to try and do is how can you improve, not just in that position, but how can we use those funds improving other areas as well. So Liverpool have different areas they can improve on. It would be difficult to get rid of Mo Salah straight away, but great players come and go and you've got to move on. And now let's talk about Kylian Mbappé, because he's really interested in signing for Liverpool. He's willing to give up bonuses at Paris Saint-Germain, but not beyond this season. So he stays at Paris Saint-Germain, but then he will be a free agent next summer. So in theory, he could actually replace Salah at Liverpool, because if Liverpool sell Salah for like 200 million next summer, we would have money to offer huge wages or a signing on bonus for Mbappe. I think it would be better if Liverpool did something smart. Don't give Mbappe like his wages at PSG. Give him half of that, but give him a big fat like 10 to 15 to 20 million signing on bonus. And every time Liverpool win the league or the Champions League or the FA or the League Cup, Mbappe gets a big bonus. That's how you could keep the wages in a line, because that's the biggest problem. Mbappe is way higher in terms of his wages than even Mo Salah, the highest earner at Liverpool. And according to the L'Equipe newspaper, Mbappe is prepared to give up 100 million euros in bonuses to soften the blow of his departure from Paris Saint-Germain, because he doesn't really want to hurt the club. Remember, Mbappe is a Parisian boy, he loves Paris Saint-Germain and he doesn't really want to hurt the club. Mbappe decided to stay at Paris Saint-Germain because Real Madrid weren't really pushing very hard for him to sign, and also PSG signed a lot of really good players. Lucas Hernandez, Ousmane Dembélé, Kolo Muani, Asensio, Gonzalo Ramos from Benfica. So they rebuilt their attack pretty much. And according to L'Equipe, Liverpool have been long-term admirers of Mbappe. And of course, the rumors will ramp up now that Salah could be sold next summer for big money. Mbappe could be a fantastic replacement. Not a direct replacement, because Mbappe plays on the left wing, but we could move Luis Diaz to the right wing. I think he can work there because he can cut in on his left foot and score, or he could go outside on his right foot and cross the ball. But I think Mbappe would be just an absolute dream signing. I don't see it truly happening unless Liverpool do something very smart with his wages, like give him a big signing bonus. Free agents get big signing bonuses anyway, but Mbappe would probably want an even bigger than usual signing bonus, given that Liverpool probably can't offer him the same amount of wages that Real Madrid can. And the L'Equipe newspaper is reporting that Liverpool are genuinely, firmly in contention to sign Mbappe in 2024 when his contract expires. And Real Madrid are also, of course, wanting to make a move. But according to L'Equipe, Real Madrid are strongly challenged from Liverpool's side to sign Mbappe. And it's really, really interesting that the two major big clubs who have been linked with Mbappe are Liverpool and Real Madrid. It's actually brilliant to be linked with Mbappe continuously. Mbappe is like a presidential candidate. It was Mbappe 2020, now it's Mbappe 2024. It's like Mbappe wants to be the president 2 elections in a row. I heard that, I think, on Redman TV. It's absolutely brilliant. And I think the only way I can see Liverpool even having the faintest of chance is if we sell Salah for big money. If we sell Salah for 200 million and bring in Mbappe on as a free agent, and we can somehow make the wage structure work, I think most Liverpool fans would be actually very happy with that. Because Mbappe is, and honestly, the best player in the world, I think. Erling Haaland is a great goal scorer, a great finisher, but his all-round game is not as good. Mbappe is honestly brilliant in all areas, maybe apart from tracking back and defending, but you could excuse Mbappe maybe a little bit of not tracking back and not pressing all the time, because we would have 9 other outfield players to press the opposition all the time. What is crazy is Mbappe's current wages are £1.1 million per week, and that's why I said it's a massive problem to get the wage structure right, because I don't imagine Mbappe would agree to half his wages to come to Liverpool. He is not like a boyhood Liverpool fan, he's a boyhood Real Madrid fan. But even him going to Real Madrid, I wouldn't expect Mbappe to agree to a lower wage structure at Real Madrid. But I think Mbappe, if he gets like a 20 or 30 million signing bonus, and I mean that would be cheap if Liverpool are concerned, because we would probably sign Mbappe for £100 million if he was available on moderate wages. Imagine if we give 50 million to him as a signing bonus, and then his wages, of course, £57 million per year right now. So if we offer him half the wages, like £550,000 per week, and then we give the other half as a signing bonus, and every year we give another 10 to 20 million to Mbappe as bonuses and add-ons, that could make it work. Because that way the other Liverpool players wouldn't see Mbappe being on £1 million per week. I mean, imagine Virgil van Dijk is on £250,000 per week, and if he sees Mbappe is on 1 million, he would definitely be upset about that, not mentioning the other stars of Liverpool. What is crazy, in just 263 games for Paris Saint-Germain, Mbappe scored 217 goals and 98 assists, so 315 goal contributions in just 263 appearances. So he's getting more than 1 goal or assist per game on average, which is absolutely crazy, absolutely brilliant. And I would love to see Liverpool attempt to sign Mbappe, but only if the wage structure is protected, because Liverpool can't like completely flip the wage structure on its head. It would wreak havoc on the finances, and we know that the owners, FSG, run a very tight ship financially. That's my opinion. Let me know what is yours in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.